King James I would plant thousands of Protestant settlers on the lands of the exiled Gaelic lords. The land was parcelled out in blocks of up to 2,000 acres. By the time 6 counties were colonised, only 1/4 of the land of Ulster remained in Irish hands. The town the planters called Londonderry was to become a Protestant citadel. These planters lived in an age of expansion. English ships also carried settlers to America. And here in Derry, on the banks of the River Foyle, they would forge a Protestant identity different from anything seen in Ireland before. These were not land-grabbing aristocrats, but small traders and farmers, and they had come to stay.
It was about establishing something identifiably British. It was about setting up bonds, defended dwellings, bringing the number of planters in, setting up market towns, road networks, modernising and making it clearly identifiable as a place that was part of England and Scotland.
To help pay for the plantation, James turned to the commercial guilds of the City of London. These companies already backed settlements in America. To the tailors, butchers, drapers, goldsmiths being asked to go to dangerous Ulster, plantation was sold as a commercial opportunity. This book of maps from 1622 shows how the settlements took shape. This is a piece of cartography from long ago, but it's, you know, as anybody who has lived in Northern Ireland during the period of the Troubles, to actually see this, in a sense, the beginning of it all.
Yes.
It's quite awe-inspiring.
It really is. It brings you right back to the heart of it, and you see really what was the genesis of an awful lot of the issues in Northern Ireland.
Of course, we can see when we look on the pages here, where they run through the number of people who are, for example, freeholders on this territory, 1. Englishmen on this property, 16. Natives, 186. That's the mathematics of disaster, isn't it?
In a sense, it is. One of the major issues with the Londonderry plantation was that there remained a huge number of native Gaelic Irish tenants on the lands. You've got normal stone houses, which would have housed the early settlers, and then these cabins, they're very much what we would envisage to have been native Irish housing.
Some Gaelic Irish worked for the new masters, rented land from them. Outnumbered, the settlers couldn't create a Protestant land for a Protestant people.